Here we have Representative Eastman from Alaska and the House Judiciary Committee trying to explain how uh, kids dying from child abuse is actually beneficial because that means uh, that child will use less government services, meaning the state gets to keep that money.
Um, in the case where child abuse is fatal, obviously it's not good for the child, but it's actually a benefit to society because there aren't needed for government services and whatnot over the whole course of that child's life.
Through the chair, can you say that again? Did you say a benefit for society?
Talking dollars. Now you've got
Yes.
a $1.5 million price tag here for victims of fatal child abuse. It gets argued periodically that it's actually a cost savings because that child is not going to need any of those government services that they might otherwise be entitled to receive and need based on growing up in this type of environment.
So, with that kind of logic, wouldn't it just be beneficial to uh, allow for all people that you deemed should not be alive or whatever to just kill themselves off, or um, just kill them off because it's a cost benefit to society? I mean, this is a crazy way of trying to justify kids dying from child abuse by saying it it saves the government money. Um, I mean, yeah, I know Republicans pretend to be like fiscally conservative and stuff, but this is not the way you want to go about being fiscally conservative. Hey, let's just let a bunch of kids die, and that way we don't have to pay for their benefits or whatever. And the fact that he said that they wouldn't have to pay for benefits that the children are entitled to, meaning that he doesn't care if if people are entitled to something or not. He wants to find a way to take that money.
Through the chair, Representative, I guess that would be the idea, if I can use a really bad analogy, when you hit somebody, always back up because it's cheaper to insurance. I don't pertain to that, and I'm not even sure how to answer that. That there's a cost saving to the death of a child. The impact that has on a family and us as a society when a child is lost, especially to child abuse and neglect, is unmeasurable, and it's hugely tragic.
And follow
Follow up.
And the way that you're calculating this 1.5 million, and when I say you, I mean the people who did calculate it. Does that 1.5 million get higher or lower depending upon the age at which the child is killed?
So again, there's multiple factors, and a number can definitely increase. But again, I don't believe it's going to matter if they're older or younger. Again, a loss of a child is really unmeasurable.
And it's funny how Republicans like this dude claims they're all about like protecting kids and the such, and then they'll go and be like, yeah, we should let kids work and mines and meat packing factories, and then don't ensure that the company protects them, and if they die, they can't sue. Or like this, hey, kids are dying from child abuse, but hey, that's a benefit for us because we don't have to pay them money. It's like it's all pretend for them. They pretend to like care about kids and stuff like that because it's easy targets for them to lobby for or to uh, um, be an activist for, just like how they want to advocate uh, for fetuses and their rights and stuff like that because it's easy, and then they don't really have to care much. Just be like, hey, fetuses are supposed to have rights, and then when the mother is having complications from lack of good health care and is about to die from giving birth, they'll just blame the mother and be like, hey, you should have used birth control, even though that's would probably be banned by them as well. Republicans they're just evil people. All they care about is like how much money they can get, and they don't care if people die. They will allow people to die. They will kill people. And it's just time that we like actually treated Republicans the way Republicans should be treated.